So a lot of you guys know that I went to a temp agency a couple of days ago and just to fill out like applications and paperwork just in case they do find me a job. And while I was there they told me that there's an opening at this company not too far from Live. I went there for an interview a couple of days ago. It's about 10 minutes away. And then just yesterday afternoon the agency called me and told me that the manager the interview wants me to start this coming Monday. So I have another job. I'm going to be working there from 8 to 4:30 or 8 to 5. I'll be working in the morning. The last time I worked during the morning shift was back in 2015, so I haven't worked morning shift for sometimes, so I need to get used to sleeping again um at night. And I'm still a little tired right now. It's almost 10 a.m. I went to sleep around midnight last night, and I'm still a little tired right now because I'm not used to sleeping at night. Even when I was having anxiety and I wasn't working, I would try to sleep at night and I couldn't. No matter how tired I wasn't able to fall asleep. And when I did fall asleep, it was around 10. I mean, not 10, around 5 or 6 a.m. And I will wake up 4 or 5 hours later. And when I did sleep at night, I will wake up in the morning and I'll still be tired. But I am tired. Like right now, you see me yawning. But so I'm trying to get back to. I'm trying to adjust my sleeping habit. To sleeping at night. So I wish I started instead of starting this Monday. I wish it was next Monday, so I would have a little bit over a week of trying to get my body into sleeping at night. But I don't want to say, oh, I can't start this Monday. So I'm excited. I'm um about working. Like I mentioned, I am working a part-time job right now, but this will be a full-time job, so I'm gonna be working two jobs. Sure, I was hoping I could find a part-time job, 4 or 5 hours a day, or at least 8 hours, 3 days a week, and work two part-time jobs. But I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just going to see how it goes from there. I like I mentioned before in the previous videos. Prior to me having panic attack, I did dream that I lost my job, and in that dream, I didn't know why I lost my job, but I lost my job. My job that I had for 8 years, over 8 years, that because of my panic attack. I didn't get fired. I left the job because of my panic attack, and I couldn't handle going to work. I couldn't handle leaving my house. So, for me to be able to drive again, I didn't drive my own car till a couple of months ago. I've been driving my own car for for 4 months now, I believe. So I was driving my dad's car or my brother's car for last year. But for me to drive my own car, I had my first panic attack in my own car. So if you have a panic attack or panic disorder, you avoid places you had your panic attack. For me, um, driving my own car um was what caused me to have a panic attack. So in my mind, my car was what triggered me to have a panic attack. But for me to drive my own car again, for me to go to the mall, for me to actually go to the mall where I had my second over panic attack, it's a big deal. I didn't go to I still need to go back to where I had my first panic attack, which was just at a Target store parking lot, about 20, 25 minutes away from where I live. I plan on doing that before the before the year ends. But you know, I look back and say, wow, you know, time goes by so fast. Sometimes I wake up and I just look. My room looks different now. Because my ex and I are no longer together. So her dance is no longer here. Some of her dance is still here, but I haven't really talked to her. But that's not this video is about. I wake up, um, and I look out the window and just smile. No matter if it's raining, it's sunny. I live in California. It has been raining for the past few days here. I'm able to enjoy just sitting down using the computer again. When I started having panic attacks, I couldn't even sit down use the computer. I couldn't even watch TV. I couldn't, I wouldn't even open my curtains in my room because I was sensitive to like bright lights. I was sensitive to noise. I was sensitive to every little thing would trigger me to having a panic attack. My phone ring, I couldn't even pick up the phone. I was having social anxiety. I couldn't even reply to a text. I was even struggling opening my own bedroom door. I couldn't even get off my bed because, when you have depression, getting off your bed would feel like I was drained. My body was drained of energy. And, I was either sleeping too much or not getting enough sleep. I was losing weight because I couldn't eat. How I was gaining weight because I was overeating. How I was eating, and as soon as I finished eating, I would just go back to sleep. But I wasn't. I would just eat while sitting down on my bed. And back in 2016, apart 2016, I remember me just sitting down by my dresser, watching TV and eating and just looking out the window. And that's how I got a little bit better. Then come October 2016, I started having more panic attacks. My panic attacks start lasting longer. you know but um but like I say, I'm excited about going back to work full time, 8 to 4:30, 8 to 5, which is traffic time. But however, like I mentioned, it's only 10 minutes away, so it's the next freeway exit over. Besides that, I look forward to starting off a new job, company I never heard of. But you know, like I say, it's temp to permit. My previous job, I don't know if I mentioned this, was temp to permit. I was there for a couple of months, then they laid us a lot of people off because there was not that much work to do, and then they called me back a couple of months later, but I wasn't able to go back, and then I for another few weeks, so I went back, and then they told me there's a new project they want me to start off with, me and two other guys. So I did that. Next thing you know, I became permit. So there's nothing wrong with starting off with a temp agency. I had a couple of jobs that I was on a temp, and I would work there for a couple of months. And the temp agency finds me something else. So I'm excited. I'm tired, so I might not seem that excited, but I just can't wait to see how it goes. If the temp agency say, if I don't like it, let them know, they'll find me something else. But I'll keep you guys updated how it works out. But for me to overcome a lot of my anxiety, I'm excited to see how it goes from there. And like I talk about this, I dream about losing my job. I dreamed that I became broke. Both dreams came true, but I also dreamed that I got a job again. That dream came true. I dreamed that I I'm gonna start a new job. I dreamed that dream coming true. I dreamed that I started driving again. I dreamed that I no longer have depression. That dream came true. So, sometimes you're gonna dream that something bad's gonna happen. But you might also dream that something even better will happen. So, you never know till it happens. But All you can do is hope for the best, and you never know, the best might take some time to come along, but it will happen. But other than that, I will I will make a video how I got better when I have a chance. But other than that, I'm looking forward to starting my another job this coming Monday, and I'll update you guys on how it turns out on my first day.